Hey Aquarius, welcome back to Scorp Tarot. It's me, Mark. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for your love, your support of me and my channel. Thank you for the likes, the views, the shares, all of that good stuff. All right, Aquarius, this is your mid to end of August of 2019 general reading. Instead of doing 6 cards, I'm doing 8 cards because we're in the 8th month, Aquarius. So we're going to get into this reading. Now, guys, you know this is a reading for the collective. If you have Aquarius in your rising sign, if it's your sun sign, if it's your moon sign, then the messages that come through should resonate. You should get a golden nugget or 2 that does. However, everything I speak on may not resonate. You would need to get a private reading to get specific messages that are exclusive to you and your situation. And you guys know, if you're part of my Scorp Tarot tribe, I read for people all over the globe. So if my energy resonates with yours and you'd like to connect for a reading, for a consultation, email me at scorptarot@gmail.com. That's ScorpTarot@gmail.com. Let me know the reading you would like. Let me know your sign, and I will start the process on getting your reading scheduled. All right, guys, let's get into this reading. I've prayed and meditated over the cards. You know, I got my trusted crystals. I did Palo Santos on these cards to cleanse the energy. And then I've also got my incense. So, Creator, what messages do you have for the sun, moon, or rising sign of Aquarius? Okay, for this mid to end of August. What should Aquarius focus on, Creator? I ask that only the highest energies of love, light, and truths come through these cards and come through me. What messages do you have for Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising? What should Aquarius focus on this mid to end of August? What should Aquarius be aware of, Creator? I ask that only the highest energies of love, light, and truths come through these cards and come through me. What messages, Creator, do you have for Aquarius? What should Aquarius focus on this mid to end of August? Okay, and we need one more. Creator, what messages do you have for the sun, moon, or rising sign of Aquarius? All right, guys. Now, Aquarius, you got 3 6s. That's what I noticed right off the bat, right initially, in this reading. All right, so let's get into it. Your first card, Aquarius, for this mid to end of August of 2019 is the Devil card. Okay, so the Devil energy is speaking to lower vibrational energy. Could be internally, where negative self-talk. Could be internally regarding, you know, you rely maybe too heavily on your crutches. And when I say crutches, I mean it could be addictions of food, over, you know, sexing, over shopping too much, over drinking, doing drugs. That's what this energy is speaking to. Or it can speak to codependent relationships, and that's what I'm feeling, because the next card you have is the 3 of Swords. That is a card of betrayal, heartbreak, possibly third-party situation in regards to, a lot of times it can speak to love, but it's not just love. You know, it can be there was 3 parties involved in regard to some sort of betrayal to you, where it broke your heart, and Aquarius Source is saying that energy or that person may be coming back up with the Devil card. That's what Source is saying. And they may be coming back up to offer you something, but it's still not in your highest and best good. And Source is saying this is energy that you want to resist because it's of a lower vibration when you get that Devil energy. So just be careful with that. And not only that, but realize even if you were in a situation where there was a third party, someone you truly loved, maybe they didn't treat you the way you expected them to. Maybe they broke your heart. Maybe they betrayed you. Source is saying you can release yourself from that, and there may be a need for you to release yourself from that situation. Even if you're no longer with the person, sometimes you have to call, and you have to do it literally. You have to call your energy back to you. You have to sever ties to people, especially if there was sexual intercourse. You have to break some of those ties, because people don't realize that there a lot of times is a spiritual connection all the time. Usually when we connect and allow people, when we interchange that sexual energy through sex, through love making, that's a very strong, it can create a very strong bond. And even though you've loved somebody the devil energy is telling me that you may still, or they may still be connected to you, or you may still feel connected to them, and there's a need for you to sever this bond because it's not in your highest and best good. All right. Oh, all right. Next, Aquarius, you guys have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time to get your stability back. That's what Source is saying. It's time for you with the Four of Pentacles to really pay attention to how you expend your energy. And energy is not just money. It can be money because you see these are pentacles on this card. But energy is anything of value to us that is in this earthly realm, because pentacle energy is for the sign, it signifies the sign of earth. So that can be our energy, that can be our vitality, that can be our time, that can be our money. But Source is saying there's definitely a need, Aquarius, this mid to end of August of 2019, for you to pay attention and be purposeful and be selective with how you expend and use and give your energy. You maybe need to hold on to more. You see this person in this card is holding on to his pentacle, and he is not releasing it, letting it go. He's saving it. He's really paying attention to where he puts his effort and his time, all right? Being thrifty with it, okay? Next, Aquarius, you guys got the Star. Yes, the Star is a card of, and I feel like this is definitely for you. If you're dealing with this devil energy, maybe a codependent relationship that you are that's being brought to the surface, where you're realizing, you know what, I need to make some changes. Source is saying you can heal from that. You can heal from the heartbreak. You can heal from the betrayal. And you're in a time, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, where you're being supported. You're being divinely guided, honey. Yes, with the Star, Major Arcana Star card. You're being divinely guided to heal. You're being divinely guided as to what is in your highest and best good. So if it's something that you know you don't feel right about it, it doesn't sit well with you, then release it and allow it to leave your life, because you are being divinely guided. Your ancestors, Aquarius, your angels, your God, divine, you know, whatever your supreme being, whatever you call that supreme being that you believe in, for you specifically, you're being divinely guided towards something that is in your highest and best good. All right. So, and not only that, but with the Star energy, I can't help but communicate this also. You see how there's how she's sitting on this stool, back erect, confident, assured, knowing that she is of value, knowing that she is the star, knowing that what she brings to the table is of value, and confidently anticipating the new things that are coming in her life. That's what Source is saying. You need to do that. Yes, you maybe went through a tough time, or could currently be going through a tough time, dealing with people, places, and things that are of a lower vibration. But Source is saying you are still the star, honey. Yes. So continue to stay optimistic. Continue to wish upon a star and believe that good things can happen to you. Because as we go through life, it's a journey. You're going to have tough times. You're going to have obstacles. You're going to have difficulty. But it may just be a test. And you got to move past that. You got to overcome any challenge. And you can do it, Aquarius. All right? You can heal from anything. You just need time. You just need nurturing. And you just need to believe that you're worth more than any lower vibrational situation, all right, that you maybe have dealt with. And then, if that's not enough with the star energy, Aquarius, you next have the Six of Wands. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Life is a journey, but Source is saying you can have victory in that challenging situation. And the Six of Wands, that's what it speaks to, victory after battle. That doesn't mean that it's always easy. That doesn't mean that it's you know, comfortable all the time. Sometimes you're going to have to fight. Other times you're going to have to walk away and just remove yourself from a situation. But Source is saying you're going to have victory either way. So allow the universe to guide you with what your next step should be. Allow the universe to guide you, and you trust that as you are moving forward, as you are releasing things, as you are learning yourself, Aquarius, you're going to have victory. All right. It's just not frivolous. It's just not coincidence. that things happen. Source is saying, no, you have a divine path and you will have victory if you don't give up on yourself, if you stay optimistic. All right. Next. All right, Aquarius. Next, you have the Hermit card. Yes, Major Arcana. And you guys have a good bit of Major Arcana in this 8-card reading. The Hermit card is energy that is speaking to time to go within, time to detach from maybe your current situation, being so emotional, especially with all the bad news that we get in the news. You know, like this week, the last few days, there's been a lot of crazy incidents that have been happening if you are in the United States with, you know, gunmen and things like that. You can't allow that negative, lower vibrational energy to shape how you look at the world, to put fear in your heart, to put fear in your mind. Source is saying, no, you cannot allow that. Source is saying, you got to sometimes detach. Stop watching so much TV. Come off of social media so that you can recharge yourself, so that you can rebalance your energy, so that you can keep your life in perspective and realize, you know what, you can have compassion for other people, but you are also understanding that to live in fear is not where you want to be in any situation. So if it's something that's making you feel fearful, bringing up lower vibrational energy, then you need to go within with the Hermit card. You need to take an internal gauge, an internal temperature as to where you are, maybe what changes opposed to where you want to be, and then what changes you need to possibly make, Aquarius, and then come up with a plan. But the Hermit energy is saying you have everything within you, all right? But you just got to go within and ask yourself those internal questions and trust what you come back with. That is what's going to lead you, Aquarius, to this victory after battle. All right. Next, Aquarius, you guys have the 6 of Pentacles. Yes, this is the reason why if you were in a situation where it was lower vibrational energy with the Devil card, maybe a codependent relationship. Source is saying you maybe dealt with that in the past, but that's not going to work for you currently and moving forward, because you're in a time with the 6 of Pentacles of reciprocity. You're looking at, what do I give? Or there may be a need for you to look at. In relationships, what do you give opposed to what you receive? That may be why Source is saying you need to go within with the Hermit card to look at, is it fair? Is it balanced? Or am I the one that is always doing the majority of the work in this relationship? And I don't care if we're talking about romance, family, co-workers, friends, anybody. There still needs to be a level of reciprocity. There still needs to be a level of balance. And that's being brought to the surface this mid to end of August of 2019, Aquarius, all right? You're looking at balance. You're looking at reciprocity. You're looking at fairness, all right? And Source is saying, good, you're being divinely guided to do that, because there's definitely something that was out of balance, all right? Last but not least, Aquarius, you got the 6 of Cups. Yeah, I just said this. You maybe dealt with that out of balance situation in the past where people were getting over on you, where people were taking advantage of you. But Source is saying, it ain't going to continue in the present or the future. Honey, you're putting a stop to that. You will have victory over that, because you're going to do the necessary work by going within with the Hermit card. You're going to do the necessary work of healing from this heartbreak. You're going to do the necessary work of moving forward on your divine path, Aquarius. Starting to hold back some. Detach some, not give so much to people that aren't worthy of you. That's what Source is saying with the 4 of Cups. And like I said, that's what's going to lead you to victory. That's what's going to lead you to balance, okay? So Aquarius, in these first 8 cards, let's recap, guys. You got 3 major arcana cards, but you also got 3 6s. Okay, so the major arcana, Aquarius, that you guys got is the Devil card, lower vibrational energy, negative self-talk, excesses, addictions, could speak to codependent relationships, which I do feel like for a lot of you, or some of you Aquariuses, that's what it speaks to, codependent relationships, feeling bound and tied to a person, a situation. And so you're saying you're not, especially if it's something that is hurtful to you, where you feel betrayed with the 3 of Swords. You can release yourself and let go of that, because you are being divinely guided. Your next major arcana card is the Star card. Wish upon a star. Stay optimistic. Realize that you're being supported to heal from whatever this hurt was. And last but not least, Aquarius, you guys have the Hermit card. It's time to detach and go within. The major focus for you guys after those 3 major arcana cards is going to be pentacle energy. So it has to do, because you got 2 pentacle cards, so it has to do with earthly goods. It has to do with tangible things. Some of you, this could have to do with maybe you were overspending, maybe that was the lower vibrational energy, or maybe you were just putting too much of your time and investing in people. And sources saying, you need to hold back. You need to be more thrifty, more careful, and make sure that there is a level of balance when it comes to reciprocity, when it comes to give and take in these relationships. All right, so that is your reading, Aquarius. Guys, I'm sending you an abundance of love and light. Thank you so much for your love and support. If you want to reach out to get a private reading, email me at ScorpTarot@gmail.com. Let me know which reading you would like. Let me know your sign, and I'll start the process on getting your reading scheduled. But you guys, this mid to end of August, it's about healing. It's about releasing things that don't serve you, and possibly even time to detach. All right, I'm sending you love and light. Take care, Aquarius. Namaste.